Everybody and welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'll be giving you last minute tips for English language paper that is tomorrow. So the first part is the composition part where you have to write 400 to 450 words and it is more than enough. Do not include extra irrelevant things. You have got options like narrative, argumentative, descriptive, reflective and short story essay. So the safest option to attempt is the narrative essay. In case you are not a good storyteller, or you are not able to present arguments, or you are not an avid debater, you must go with this option, the easiest one and the most scoring. And if you're writing short stories, then for this you should go with the storyline. The theme should be highlighted in that part. I would suggest people who read novels and read a lot of magazines, you should go with short stories part, because you know how to maintain the climax, the plot, and so on. Now I will move on to directed writing and proposal writing part. Okay, so I have made an ebook also for this. If you want to buy it, the link is in the description. Now in proposal writing, you have got this format of writing the heading first, then objectives. It should be any two or three objectives, not more than that. List of measures, that is 4 to 5, and in this list of measures you are going to include the time, the date, the venue, and the budget. The most important point is the budget. For directed writing, you have been provided formats for film review, book review, testimonial, SOP, and so on. And make sure to choose a movie and a book review beforehand. You have to learn it, right? And it's not necessary to write any Hollywood or Bollywood movie. It's your choice which movie you want to write. Do not omit this mistake to write Tempest itself, because I've seen people writing book review on the Tempest. Since it's the part of your syllabus, you're not going to write it. Then we have grammar portion. In grammar portion, practice is required. Again, your total English book comes to your rescue. You can practice grammar portion from there. Some main questions that may be asked to frame the sentences, like hardly had, you have to use when. No sooner did or does, you have to use than. Notwithstanding, you have to use a comma, right? For the first two cases, you don't have to write the comma. Notwithstanding is hard work, comma, he failed. In case of less, you will use should. And there is this another thing, not only but also. One more thing, I have seen students writing the essay at the end. This is not to be done, because whenever you write your essay in reading time, you have to decide the points you're going to write on, and then start with an anecdote or a phrase or a quote that attracts the reader. 400 to 450 words are enough. Now the end comprehension part, in which there will be a passage provided and they'll ask you questions based on it. So the main thing here is answering questions according to your own, it is not important that you write the same text that's written, that's given. You have to frame your own answers in your own language. That is what is asked. And if you write the same text, then your marks will be surely deducted. For the pressy part, whenever you write the pressy, you have to make this rough draft. Make it with the help of a pencil, fill in the words, all right, and then you have to make the fair draft with a pen, and you have to cut the rough draft, then continue with the fair draft. This is a very important thing. Revise the past 5-year papers and practice the grammar part from there. Repeated questions are asked. In the comprehension part, there is this word meaning question, and for that you have to reread the sentence in order to find the meaning of that. Sometimes it's difficult because they give words from advanced vocabulary and you don't know the meaning, but you have to reread the text. That is going to help you out. And thank you for watching this video. All the best for your examination.